I came here for a vacation only, and I realized that there's something here for me. Well, when I first moved to New York, it was really a tough decision. It wasn't easy. Number one, it's very expensive in New York. And my earnings in Manila is in pesos, not in dollars. All my expenses were like doubled, you know? It wasn't easy to find a place, and then being alone, homesick, and you don't know if this is for you or not, you know? So it was not easy, it was tough.
So during those times when it felt too difficult for you, why did you not give up? What kept you pushing on?
Because of my dream, actually. And I kept on doing it. I kept on shooting despite the fact that I was struggling. And I wasn't even showing it to people that I was struggling. People were like saying like, oh, maybe you are illegal in the US, because they couldn't believe, because I just went here for vacation and I already stayed. So maybe it's illegal. I have so many people talking around me and trying to let me down. But despite that, I still did my photography and shoot and shoot and shoot.
What would be your advice to those that are maybe planning to migrate to America, or maybe are here now but wanting to move back? Maybe it's too difficult for them. Maybe they feel too lonely, they're homesick, or they're, you know, all sorts of problems financially as well. What would be your advice?
You have to work hard. You have to toughen yourself. You have to be open-minded as well. You have to let go of the Filipino thinking. You have to be a fighter as well, and that will, you know, focus on your dreams.
But I find your story quite funny because it seems that there's a pattern. The pattern is not planning, because you did not even plan to get into photography. That was just a hobby for you. Tell us about that.
It started when I was in college. I was in College of St. Benilde, and most of my classmates are like models. They look good. And I was like, okay, maybe I can take some photos of you guys so you can post it on Friendster. You have a beautiful profile pictures. And that started everything. Like someone already like saw, you know, my photos on social media and like, oh, maybe you can work for us. Maybe you can shoot for us. So it was a quick start for me, to do mainstream. After a month, I got a job.
Backtracking a little bit, at what point did you realize that you have a talent for photography?
Well, since I was a kid. I grew up with cameras. My father, his hobby is photography. So I grew up with different cameras in front of me, taking photos every time. So that started my passion.
Who are the photographers that you look up to?
Well, Annie Leibovitz, I love her so much. I love her portraits, so beautiful. And with black and whites, I love Patrick Demarchelier. I love black and whites. If I can shoot black and white in all my editorials, in all my photography career, I would love that, because I'm very emotional person, and I can see through black and white, you can see more depth and emotion in a photograph.
So what's on the horizon for you? What's in the future?
Well, definitely it will be bright, because I will make it brighter every year. And it's going to be more projects coming, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'm praying that everything will be in place.